What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Tower of God. Alright, now let's get into it. And we're going to be discussing what's going to happen in the next season and just the general recap of what's going on in this episode. Before we get into that, go ahead and hit the like button, go ahead and smash the like button, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and hit the bell notification so you get notification every time I post a video, right? I wanted to talk about the last episode of Tower of God. The last episode of Tower of God, to me, it was a really good episode because you got to see all of the background of Rachel, and it really goes to show that, like I was discussing last episode, that Rachel is going to be a really good protagonist. Like, this episode was basically setting Rachel up to be the protagonist, and I don't want to say I told you so, but I did told you so when I was watching when I did the last video on episode 12. I said that Rachel was going to take on Bam's group of friends, because it was very obvious that, if she gets rid of Bam, the friends are just gonna keep on pushing and going up the Tower of God, keep on climbing up the Tower of God in his name and help Rachel along the way. But the thing that I saw was really interesting was Kun. Kun was very cynical of the situation. I think he already knows to a certain extent what's going on because of how unaffected Rachel seems. And that little interaction that they had when they went on to the next floor, you could really see that Kun doesn't trust Rachel at all. And he doesn't understand why Bam, kind of fell this way, because they all, Kun and Rak, they all saw how powerful Bam was, even though he didn't mean to release that power in the King's game. So they got to see his hidden potential, and they didn't think that he would fall to the bull. It's very interesting to see that some characters are already picking up on the plot of Rachel, and Rachel has a lot of deception, and she's gonna have to be careful with these to try to keep the friend group together and to help her get her goals. And then the more interesting thing is, like, how is Bam going to react to this? Is he still going to be the same Bam that we know? Is he going to, at the end we saw that he didn't want to accept help from the navigator and go along with the test administrator's plan. He wants to do it about his own resources, but he still wants to climb the tower, so he's not completely gone in that compartment. It's really interesting to see how Bam is going to sort of take this betrayal, and that what's going to happen when he catches up to the rest of his group. Like, what's going to happen? There's going to be some explaining to do. There's going to be something that needs to happen. Like, are they going to keep on going with Rachel, or are they going to toss her out? Like, are they going to kill her? What's going to happen with that? It's really interesting to think about or theorize what's going to happen when they actually meet again. We learned this episode that Rachel wasn't actually invited to the Tower of God. The one who was supposed to go there was Bam. So the reason why Rachel is constantly betraying him and separating himself from him is because if she wanted to climb the Tower of God, she would have to kill Bam, because she wasn't actually invited to the Tower of God, which kind of throws the narrative a little around, which kind of opens up a lot of pathways and narrative plots, because if she wasn't invited, doesn't that mean that Rachel is the irregular? Is Bam actually the irregular, or is he somebody that was invited to the Tower of God? Because an irregular is somebody that is not invited. They just come with their own free will. So doesn't that mean Rachel is the doesn't that mean that Rachel is irregular, if you guys think about it? And if she is, what kind of powers does she have? We've seen through the flashbacks and everything that she doesn't really have powers. She was given powers from the royal guard. I forgot what his name was. I think it was Hidon. He gave him her power, and she doesn't seem to have any power. But maybe she just doesn't know that she's an irregular, and she hasn't tapped into that potential power that that we think Bam has. And if Bam isn't an irregular, then why does he have so much power? So there's so many questions that are being opened up with this new episode, and we're gonna hope that are answered in the second season. Go ahead and leave me comments below what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Rachel is an irregular? Do you guys think that is Bam not an irregular? I mean, he still took the test, but it's kind of fishy as to who is what right now, because we know that Bam was invited, but Rachel wasn't. So who's really the irregular in this case? What do you think about Rachel's character? Do you think it's an interesting character, or do you just think it's a character made to invoke emotion in other people? Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Go ahead and leave a like if you liked the video, and go ahead and leave me what you know or what you guys are curious about in the next season, and subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Go.